Hello everybody, RV living with the geezer, and I'm coming back from Alpine, heading back up to Fort Davis, and it's a pretty little picnic area right here is outside of Fort Davis. It's just beautiful. It's under these big old cottonwood trees, and I just pulled in here to get this phone going, and yeah, we're right on back into town. But here's a little historical marker here of this was an old adobe. See this right here on the right? There's the walls, leftover walls. Old adobe ranch house of one of the Spanish settlers that was out here way back. And I believe the Apaches either got him or ran him off, one of the two. And that up on the hill, if you can see that up there on top of that hill straight ahead, that's High Frontier. That's a school for teenagers that are having some problems. And I don't know if the state sends them out here or, but I knew a guy from Florida that was one of the counselor teachers up there. So, yeah, that's right outside of Fort Davis. But, yeah, I got some news yesterday. I did my Meals on Wheels route, and they've been talking about it for a while. The restaurant, Cueva de Leon, it's been for sale for over a year, and it finally sold. And the people, that's who fixes the Meals on Wheels, and the people that bought it don't want to continue doing it, the Meals on Wheels. They said it's too much paperwork or whatever. It's through the state, so I imagine there is paperwork involved, you know, and they don't want to mess with it. So they don't have anybody. There's no restaurants up there. Fort Davis is very limited on the number of restaurants and cafes, so nobody else will pick it up. So they said that would be more than likely. They're trying to get Sunshine House in Alpine to do it. They run the routes in Alpine, and they do send a route over to Marathon and do them 5 days a week. So they might, but they haven't. It's not a confirmed deal. So until then, I believe the fella Larry, my buddy, who does it on Wednesday, I think he was supposed to tell everybody. And yeah, there was a few of them that were. One lady was really upset, but she gets upset over almost anything. But yeah, there's about 10 people that we're feeding right now is all. The numbers have dwindled through the years. Larry's been doing it for 13 years, and he said they had way more, you know, they had up in the 20s before. But, you know, people pass on, they're older, so they pass on, or they have to move to closer to be closer to medical facilities. And see how it opens up here when you come. Yeah, here's some cattle over on the left. Those houses right over there, that's Fort Davis Estates. Not a whole lot of trees out there. That's where my buddy Larry lives, him and his wife. They got a real beautiful home in there. But yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. But as of right now, they said they would call me Tuesday if there was a change of plans, but not to plan on showing up anymore. So I guess that's it. And I went ahead and ate lunch after I got through with my route. I ate lunch here at Cueva, and I had a couple of real good chalupas. And I went to pay for them, and the little gal that has been waitressing there for 26 years, her name's Sonia, she said, "Oh, don't worry about it. That's your pay for doing Meals on Wheels all this time." Well, I've only done it 3 times since I've been back, but But anyway, I got a free lunch. How about that? A buddy of mine in Comfort, they would talk about the subject, something free had come up, and I'd say, man, that, I like freebies. And he said, yeah, your motto should be free is for me, Calvin. He owned the little bar and grill where I used to eat there a lot. And yeah, he was always giving me a hard time. Look at this view, guys, coming into town. Isn't that something? That Sleeping Lion Mountain overlooking the town right there. Yeah, I like this place. Yeah, had I not eaten those, I ate some huevos rancheros in Alpine earlier at Magoo's, and it was really good. But today, Friday, Mary Lou and her restaurant, little cafe, is only open Thursdays and Fridays at lunch. And she does a buffet there on Fridays of all-you-can-eat catfish, fried catfish, and man, it's good. We'll go past there. It's coming up right up here on the right. It's like the first business you get to in Fort Davis on the right. And I bet there's quite a few cars out there. It's that little building right there. Not too many. Not too many today. Oh, wow. Usually that parking lot's full on Fridays. And it's 11:40. We'll slow her on down. The speed keeps dropping when you're coming into town. It drops down to 30. Then up here it drops down to 25. Family Dollar. Yeah, I made 5 or 6 stops down in Alpine. That's the first time I'd been down there in a while. I had to go to the bank is the main reason I went down there. There's that pretty courthouse. Fort Davis, downtown. Yeah, so that's going to be it for the Meals on Wheels, it looks like, for a while. I told them I'd sure be willing to keep doing it, if they get it going again, but not if it's out of Sunshine House. I'm not going to drive to Alpine, pick the meals up and bring them back. Can't do that. But so I don't really look for them to continue it up here. Like I say, the remaining cafes that do lunch. The drugstore closed down. There's food and stuff, so Stone Village isn't going to do it. There's just a couple of other ones that aren't going to do it. So here's Cueva right here on the left. Yeah, that's it right there. Alrighty. Swing on in here to the post office. Check my mail. I just heard that postage stamps are going up again Monday. 66 cents per stamp. From 63 cents to 66 cents. I just bought a book of stamps yesterday. That'll last me a long time. I think there's 20 in there. I don't. I'd pay most of my stuff is automatic, and then a couple of them I just pay over the phone. So I mail a check in very, very seldom anymore. Let me get this thing parked, and I'll close her down. Not very busy at the post office either. All right, guys. Stay blessed, stay positive, and have a great weekend. Just wanted to fill you in on the Meals on Wheels deal. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.